Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Bubba Johnson. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher, even though we don't see the same split.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They'll be contending with a knuckleballer today. And, of course, that's just not something you see very often in today's game.
And, Boog, I'll speak from firsthand experience. I feel for these guys today because it's pretty difficult to get comfortable against a knuckleballer unless you see him more regularly than once every few years. So today it's going to be all about how this pitcher. Good luck figuring out where to swing.
Just as hard for the catcher, maybe even more so than for the hitters sometimes. Garrett Cooper in the box now. No ball. And now the 0-1. On the ground. Throws to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. 4 for 4 last night. Chris, baseball today we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. Allen on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Johnson back to work. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. 22, he became an all-star. Next pitch is downstairs.
From the Bahamas, started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Hit on the ground to the right. 2-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. 2000.
Bracelet was my wrist and my hand.
Goes down looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not.
Colton Wong up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there.
What about minor leagues? You'll learn quickly. You call the umpire Blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
First offering, and it just misses. And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first. He handles it himself, and that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Sherton Apostle. And a pitch. Johnson, a former All-Star. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses, and now it's even. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it. The right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in. There's a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Now here is Victor Mesa Jr. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Call. Throws to second. In there safely.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Grounded out his first time up.
Gotta hold him.
That misses. 1-0. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. On this,
the 2-0 is in for a righty to the plate. That's a little bit low. Garrett Cooper waits on deck. And it's filled up. Next pitch is popped up. And that is the third out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Here we go, guys.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. Johnson back to work. That's in there. That's strike. This to third. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an out. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives. What a play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Next pitch is popped up. Britton under it. And that is that. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all.
Back here in Nationals Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Colton Wong. The wind of the pitch. And that's a strike.
Early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cuevas hauls it in, and there's one away. Austin Wells, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a strike in there. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Call makes the play. 2 away down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Sherton Apostle,
Sherton
the next up for the Marlins.
Apostle.
Grounded out his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs. And there's a strike. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And they're down 2-0.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew.
And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia. Garcia in his 12th season. Johnson back to work. And there's a ball.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500.
And there's a strike. 1-1 now. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hit, the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That one missing inside.
1-2.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Good slider down and in can be.
2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
I got it. I go.
2 down.
The bat, number 9, shortstop.
And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. Segura, multi. In the air, left side. Call. Drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. The fish. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And first offering is fouled off. and fouled off.
Oh, here's a
At the belt and fires. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. His righty-lefty splits there.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
And that's in for a strike. That's in there. And it's the tying run at the plate. On the ground out to short. And it gets by him. Call. Fires it to the plate. Slide. Save. And they cut the lead to 2.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Bubba Johnson out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Carl Edwards Jr.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.